Hi, what's up, you guys? It's Katie. Okay, so, explaining the title of this clip a little bit, I'm just telling you guys a few weird things that I consider in my life and why I consider myself to be weird. Okay, so first of all, you have to be pretty dang weird when a retired comedian comes up and he pretty much adopts you as one of his granddaughters because he thinks that you pretty much have the exact same personality as him. Yes, that is legitimately something that happened to me. I went to church with this retired comedian for about, I'd say 3 years. And, yep, he's like, you're pretty much my granddaughter. You act exactly like I did and blah blah blah. And it's really funny because, like, he and his wife pretty much both are like, oh, this is our granddaughter, and it's just like, yeah. The only problem is that he also walks up to, oh my goodness, pretty nice looking guys, and we'll be all like, hey, do you want to see a picture of my granddaughter? And he pretty much shows this gosh awful picture that my cousin took of me right before prom. Thank you, Victoria. Of me going like, well, I'm not gonna imitate the face. It's just terrible. But, let's just put it this way, it's the most unattractive picture ever. And he's like, I think I've made that face a couple of times before and blah blah blah. And it was just like, oh, please delete that picture. So you know you're pretty much weird when that happens. Another thing that makes me weird is, like, I was one of those little homeschool children who pretty much did, first of all, everything on the computer. Like, everything was on the computer. Like, I did English class on the computer ever since I was about 6 or 7 years old. I would type things, and write short stories and stuff. I also traveled a lot as a child. The only unfortunate part is I never, ever made it outside of the country, and I really want to go outside of the country really bad. I actually really, really, really want to go to Europe. That is my biggest goal in life right now, is to go to Europe. I cannot talk today. And, yeah. Another reason why I consider myself weird is, like, just weird things happen to me. I always get myself in dumb situations. Like, one time I remember getting stuck on a door at one of my friend's house when I moved here. Like, legitimately, I got stuck by my pants for about 10 minutes, and finally I managed to get my belt loop off of the door. The only problem is I almost stripped my pants while doing this. Another weird thing about me, I am very artistic. I act a little bit, I danced for 11 years, and apparently my parents say that I started singing pretty much by the time I could talk. And I'm great. I'm fine at acting. I'm perfectly fine with acting. I love doing, like, monologues and improv and stuff. Dancing, I can do that. You put me on a stage, I'll do either one of them. Get me on a stage to sing, and once in a while I will get just really bad stage fright. That's mostly because I am shy. Very, very painfully shy. I always have been slightly shy. And then after pretty much freshman year, my confidence was killed. Like, I had no confidence after freshman year. The only reason why is because, like, as a freshman, I had really bad acne. People would call me ugly and stuff, and it just hurt. It was bad. And there was a lot of worse stuff that happened, and I'm not going to talk about, but it's just like, my confidence was killed, and then I moved here, and I'm like, what the heck? Why are people so nice? Yeah, moving from a big city to a small little town outside of Nashville, it's kind of weird. Another weird thing that I've gotten myself into, let me think. I can't think. Oh yeah. So I was at the Southern Women's Show in Nashville a couple months ago. That was the weirdest thing ever. First of all, people kept coming up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Are you a model or something?" And I'm like, no. Then some random chick comes up to me and she's like, "You're really pretty." And I had my hair done by somebody who was working at the convention just doing hair. And a random chick walks up to me and she's like, "You're really pretty. Can I have a picture of your hair?" I was like, "Huh? Why do you want a picture of my hair?" So she takes a picture of my hair after a few minutes of convincing. Then all of a sudden somebody walks up to her and she's like, "Hold on. Hey, you forgot your sash and your tiara." It was Miss Tennessee. And she's like, "You're really pretty. Have you ever modeled or anything?" And I'm like, "Me? Model? I'm vertically challenged here. I'm 5'3". I am full figured. I ain't no size 2 skinny mini, so I'd never considered doing that. She ended up convincing me to do a beauty pageant that they had that day, and that was probably the most fun experience of my entire life. I remember one time, I think it was Halloween, and I don't know what me and my friends were doing, but we ended up almost getting the cops called on us for, like, we weren't doing anything bad. I think we were just, like, it was a couple years back, actually, and I think we were trick-or-treating, and we almost got the cops called on us for no reason. That was kind of weird. Let me think. I think that's about, I think that's all I can think of tonight, maybe. Oh, well, one last reason why I think I'm weird, besides being artsy, it's just because, like, this is the last thing I consider weird in my life. Everyone that I know asks me for some sort of relationship advice, and yet I've really never been in a relationship of my own. I've talked to people, but I've never really fully dated, so it's just like, none of it counts. And people are like, "What would you do in that situation?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Why are you asking me?" And usually what I end up saying helps them in the long run, which is kind of weird. I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty good at this stuff." Then, yeah. Then there's me, just can't get a guy of my own right now. Playing it solo. But yeah, that's another thing I consider weird. And then people do talk to me a lot about everything, and people trust me a lot. I'm not saying that I'm not trustworthy, but it's just like, I find that kind of weird that people usually automatically trust me right off the bat. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind this. It's kind of cool. But, yeah. Anyways, so guys, please comment and, well, actually, don't comment. Just like or subscribe, or both. And you guys feel free to follow me on Twitter and give me video ideas, because I am running out. I'm going crazy trying to figure things out. But my Twitter name is @Katie, not @Katie, @Kat, K-A-T, _Katie. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys soon, and bye!